Teacher Dan here. Thank you for watching. If you don't know who I am a piano teacher based in Sydney, and I love creating my own resources and music theory tutorials and piano tutorials. So make sure you follow me, subscribe, and click the bell to know when I have a new lesson up or resource or tutorial. So today I bring you something that, yes, it's all over the internet and millions of people have done it. However, I thought it would be a nice activity to do with my students. And when we did it last week, what happened was they were doing the piano origami and then coloring in and making their own piano here on this tab. So I thought to myself, would it be possible to make a version of this with a pre-printed keyboard? So I tried my best on Canva, and this is what I made. So you can get this sheet at my store in the link below, and you can print it out and use it in your resources. It's a vector file, which means that you can actually add it into your own worksheets or books. And simply you have to print, and with the instructions, cut along the dotted line to make the square, because we need a square format. And then you can watch this tutorial with a QR code. All right, so let's get into it. This is the sheet that you would get, or if you print it out, or the vector file. And once I've cut it out, this is what you'll have. Okay, so let's actually start making the piano that we have here. So first things first, we're going to fold the square in half to form a rectangle. And what I want is this keyboard to be facing inwards, up and towards me. So let's fold it down, and let's be careful to fold nice and neat. Okay, right along that. And you see here, the piano keyboard is on the top, inside, right, but facing towards me. And that's to make sure that we get it to be in exactly the position that we want it to be. So the next thing is we're going to fold it again in half to form a square. Okay, and make sure we're nice and tight here. Okay, wonderful. Okay, let's open it up again. Now we have the crease. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold each side inwards towards this crease. Like such. Nice and well formed fold. So yep, and then we're going to do the same here towards the center. Okay, and then we're going to open up again, and now we're going to have this with 3 creases. So this is where it gets a bit tricky, but not too tricky. What we're going to do is with this side, see how it's open like that? We're going to run our finger in all the way to the top until it forms this triangle. And once we have that, we're going to push down and align that crease with this one and this fold and create that triangle. Perfect. We're going to do the same with the other side. We're going to put our finger all the way to the top. Once it creates the triangle, we're going to push down, align the crease with the fold, and make a nice fold there. Perfect. Now we have this. Remember that we needed the piano keyboard the way I instructed previously, because once we fold it, we're going to want it to fold exactly in the position that we want. Okay? So the next step is we're going to fold all the way up. Okay? And now we have the piano keyboard there. And we're going to come to our last step, is where we're going to fold this on itself like this, so we can see the keyboard. All right. Perfect. So now we got it. Now I didn't make the keyboard go all the way to the edge on purpose, because depending on the paper size and also how the students or your kids are folding, it might get a bit funny. So I didn't want it to cut off. So just to have a bit of a buffer. And once you've done that, we're going to fold this again just to have a nice fold so it stands out. And again, these fold in to make sure they can stand up. And this one folds in so we can make sure it stands up. Because these are wonderful. Now we open back up and we bring the keyboard up, and voila, we have the piano. So I hope you can use this in your lessons and you find it interesting with your students. Make sure you head over to my website and download this for yourself, and follow me on YouTube. Thank you for watching. I'll see you at my next video. Bye-bye.